It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. Brown with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First turn of the game for James Cook. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
180!
They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Running down the left side. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Give him 24 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
180!
Baker now off the play fake. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Cook trying his one up the gut. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. He splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
180! What's up?
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
You run that sneak there because you know you can rely. Trust with a capital T on the big fellas to do just enough. Get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward. And as we just saw, it's really hard to stop.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Mayfield set to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
Headed out right. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Cook touchdown. One after, off and good by Fairbairn. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Looking right, and he finds him. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. All set now. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 45-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Motioning him from the slot right. That throw finds Jamar Chase. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Second down and 10.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. And this one's tipped and intercepted. The 50. 30. Hits the 20. And he's going to bring this one back. Gets a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Back to the air following that pick 6. Right away they get to him again. It's intercepted. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. 1st down from the 42.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 42.
Baker now escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
On target to his back will be Godowdle. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Mayfield looking to throw on his 3rd and 1. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Our score, 14-0. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. To throw is Mayfield. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Here's a screen for Cook. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 20-zip lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Last one only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Dropping back to throw. Gets him on the in route. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Packers.
Working now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it'll give the Packers the first. We've set it downs from the 37. First down, play action. Throw left side, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start to fight back for their first points of this game. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Packers get it back to a 14-point game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. And off from the pistol to Cook. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down, here's Baker. Finds McConkey. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
38-yard line.
First down throw here, Mayfield. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up second down.
On the coverage.
Throwing again is Baker. Short pass, what a hit, and the ball's loose. And they say the Packers got to this one.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Motioning one of the tight ends. They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Third down and 3 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. From the gun on third down. Oh no, they get him yet again! Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over first and 10.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Baker now off to play fake. On him quick, and they bring it down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
16 at the Packers' 37-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. Setting up the screen. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
Third and long, Mayfield. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him on the crossing route. Into the red zone. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers chop some of the lead off before the half. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers get it back to a 14-point game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Harrison secures this left side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
12 yards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First down. 1st and 10.
Baker now from the gun. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. He'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Looking quickly here.
2nd and 6 at the Packers' 48-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. One last play before the break. Back to throw it. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return and set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Nice cut back right, creating some room here. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Man in motion out of the slot. They go play action on 1st down. Brought in right side. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Complete out to the right. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brown with a return here. He's got a lane up past the 30. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. This is Cook on the handoff. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
180!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
Here we go, set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
10 at the 28-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. He has it on the QB sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Packers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Packers tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brown with a return here. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Return. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Here's a give to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down throw here. Mayfield. Pulled in by his back. Cook fights his way through a tackle. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Rolling out to his left. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Throwing again is Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Pistol. Good sec.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. He completes it in traffic. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 16 at the Packers' 35-yard line.
180!
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th.
Set. 180! Point it right. Check. What's up?
They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Connects on the crosser. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Cook. One good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
A gain of 6.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. Mayfield keeps it himself. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
It's a loss of
Okay, Kate, I'll turn it around to you. Who do you think was the best quarterback sneaker in the history of the game?
Ooh, you really want me to answer that? Okay. Well, some people where I live now here in Philly don't like this, but some people say it might be Tom Brady, partner.
Yeah, well, those some people are exactly right. He was the best.
He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the one.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it 4th and goal.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Well, a field goal would break this tie, Brock, but the offense is staying out there. It's 4th and goal.
Run. What's that?
Here we go. It's Mayfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard takeout brings up 2nd and 3.
Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Cut out left. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Now they send their back in motion right. From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Motioning the tight end now. Still sticking with the passing game. Hauled in left side. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Looking to throw. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now trailed by just a point in the 4th. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brown with a return here. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. He was only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Baker now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, here's Baker. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Now to throw. That one's good to McConkey. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now it's Cook. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. The Packers take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Second and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. They'll go with Dowdle on the run. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal. Setting up to pass. To the end zone, but incomplete. He couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Here he is to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10. He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Back to throw. Chased out to his right. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Vikings make the play that should win them this game.
Kate, unfortunately, I think we're watching a welcome to the NFL type of game for this young man. Tested after the first couple interceptions. And like they say, sometimes when it rains, it just pours.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Deep to the left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
This is down on 2nd down. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. So it's a win for the Vikings. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.